I will happily admit that I'd never heard the name Calabogie until I learned that Lilski was working on an Assetto Corsa mod based on Calabogie Motorsports Park. Maybe that's because it's a well-kept secret. Maybe it's because I'm European and the Ontario club motorsport scene doesn't feature too much around these parts, or perhaps it's just because I've not been paying attention. Whatever the case, this mod offered that increasingly rare opportunity to drive a representation of a circuit for the first time. And you know what? It is a bit of a hidden gem. Hello fellow sim racers. One of the first world problems that I've discovered since becoming a content creator is, honestly, sometimes things can get a bit repetitive. And that's why I've not made a video about the new RSS Formula car this week. It's fantastic. Of course it is. You know it, I know it, my 5-week-old son knows it. So honestly, I didn't really see the value in creating a video saying the same lovely, praise-filled things that I've said before about all of their previous Formula cars. Which, now I'm saying it on camera, I do feel a bit guilty about. But I digress. The reason I bring this up is that when it comes to car mods for Assetto Corsa, there's no questioning that RSS are the kings, and their content's an auto-buy for so many in the community. And when it comes to circuits, I think, in my opinion at least, Lilski is in the same boat, which is why I was surprised to learn recently that his latest Assetto Corsa circuit mod seems to have been flying under the radar a little bit since its initial public release just before Christmas. So, time for a video, I guess. Calibogue Motorsports Park holds the honour of being Canada's longest permanent racing circuit, though a shade over 3 miles for its longest variation, Nordschleifer it ain't. What it is, however, is a dedicated racing venue that boasts a trio of well-designed layouts cutting through the Ontario forests, and offering some great racing opportunities for sim racers along the way. And that's where my slightly clickbait title comes into play. Since there's no Best Cup Car Racing Circuit of the Year awards, thankfully, you'll have to take my word that this is a place that's perfectly matched for those sort of mid-speed, mechanical grip reliant cars that make up so many National Cup series. This is a circuit that's definitely cut from the same cloth as venues like Mid-Ohio or Alton Park, offering a challenging driving experience for hot lappers and good, close racing in the right cars. And it's the latter that I think really suits this place. Fire up the MX-5 Cup car or something like a Lotus 211 and you'll get great racing every time. And even cars on the quicker end of the Cup spectrum seem to go well here as well. The Porsche Cup car in particular, I think. Though I feel that probably is about the limit for sensible racing. Hot lappers, of course, need not be concerned with such things. At the time of recording, the mod is a version 0.9 release, which means it's technically still in beta. Though, as you'll know with previous releases by Lilski, it really is only missing some of the finishing touches at this stage, and of course it's fully functional. Those finishing touches are often some of the things that make a place come alive, so there's plenty more to look forward to when this reaches version 1.0, not least of all the addition of a third layout, but more about the layouts in a moment. Continuing with the author's approach of data-driven modding, Calabogie was constructed using data from a recent vehicle-mounted lidar scan of the circuit, so the foundations are rock solid, so to speak. And of course it drives every bit as well as you would expect from a technical perspective. It feels great and behaves exactly as you want it to. I'm not going to go into great detail here because everything that's possible to say about the quality of the author's mods has already been said a dozen times over. Suffice to say, I think this one's a must-have. Moving on, let's take a look at what makes Calabogie Motorsports Park an entertaining prospect for sim racers. The main layout is blessed with 20 corners, ranging from fast edge-of-grip affairs like Spoon and 4 Left, to technical, multi-apex corners like the challenging combo of Mulligans and Big Rock, as well as the triple apex Quarry, What's Up and Wicked. The main layout offers great racing, but for me it's the Eastern Stadium circuit that really does the trick, sacrificing little but gaining a much better flow than its big brother. At the beginning of the video, I mentioned that this circuit seemed to have flown under the radar a little. Honestly, I'm not sure why that is, but I keep encountering members of the Assetto Corsa community that haven't yet given it a try. And if you're one of them, then in my opinion at least, you're missing out. If you are interested in trying out Calabogie for yourself, then I've included a link to the race department download in the video description. If you enjoy the mod, then please consider leaving a review or donating to the creator. good karma goes a long way. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, it would be great if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see more content like this in the future. So all that's left to say is goodbye, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.